there you are. You're not in your usual spot.
Sit on the end, yeah.
We can't go there. Find a spot where we can do She said middle, just not first.
Is that like with family or like students? Hey Jay, can you send it to Mr. Beavers too?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Awesome.
We're gonna get through to one of them on the phone.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Yep, sent to both of them.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Saw you waving, didn't know who you were waving at.
Didn't Sophia say like middle? It said middle and not the first two words.
How are we doing? Good? Nice proposal.
Oh,
Love the
thank
singing.
you. Hi, how are you?
What's being streamed on Telegram?
YouTube.
WMC.
Video. It's on YouTube video.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so, right? Oh, wait, no, that's
I'm looking up there for you.
Why don't we sit right here in the front? Oh, you're good. Yeah, why not? Why don't we just slide in? Why don't we slide in right here? Side, bro.
luck, Jake.
Good evening. At this time, I ask you to please rise for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner by Westmore Central Senior Jordan Greenlee. Jordan. Good evening, and welcome to the 2022 Awards Ceremony. My name is Timothy Reimer, and I'm the proud principal here at Westmore Central High School. I'm honored to provide some brief remarks to open tonight's ceremony. Before we begin, please join me in thanking members of the Westmore Central class of 2022 who opened tonight's ceremony. First and foremost, our string quartet, seniors Rocco Galeras, Kara Leonard, Laura Nurmi, and Elizabeth Zito, as well as our orchestra director, Mrs. Jennifer Meckler. In addition, if I can one more time have a round of applause for senior Jordan Greenlee, who just sang our national anthem. Absolutely a fantastic way to begin our program. Thank you all. I'd like to start by welcoming our community partners and their representatives, the Westmore Central Administration, family, parents, siblings, but most importantly, our students this evening. I can't express to you how wonderful it is to be able to do this event in person once again. I'm proud to announce that this year, 77 different students will be receiving awards from 58 donors across our community and surrounding area. In total, over $95,000 will be distributed to our recipients this evening. I'd like to extend it. Absolutely. like to extend a sincere congratulations and thank you to all of those sponsors for their enduring generosity. First and foremost, at this time, it's my honor and pleasure to present the 2022 Distinguished Educator of the Year. This annual award is presented to a current Westmore Central staff member who has been nominated by their peers and selected by a panel of teachers, counselors, building administrators as Westmore Central's Teacher of the Year. The purpose of the award is to recognize and honor a colleague who embodies the high expectations that we set for our students, the values articulated in the IB Learner Profile, and the values of Westmore Central as an IB World School. Past winners include Tara White, Dana Harrington, and Lynn Obermiller in mathematics, Diane McManus in family and consumer science, Aaron Feldman in social sciences, Michelle Monge in special education, Mr. Martin O'Toole in our child study team, our athletic trainer, Suzanne Barba, and most recently our school nurse, Mrs. Moore, for her heroic efforts last school year. This year's recipient is someone who has been nominated for this award each of my last 4 years, Alice Morris. She shows great mastery and passion for her subject matter and is a tremendous role model in our building, caring deeply about our students. This staff member makes personal connections outside of the content in ways that bring students joy and ultimately allows them to look forward to coming to school each and every day. She's both a formal and informal mentor to staff members in our building. Before her students sit for the annual AP exam, she volunteers her time on a Saturday morning to offer a mock exam to her students. She uses the exam to provide feedback to her students and inform her instruction in the critical days leading up to the actual exam. On the day of the exam, she prepares a small goodie bag of treats, necessary supplies for each student. Each bag is labeled with the student's name and a lighthearted historical joke on the front to ease any pre-exam jitters. In the words of one of our veteran staff members who nominated this teacher, she is, quote, by far one of the most intelligent, passionate, and caring teachers I've had the pleasure of working with in all my years here at Westmore Central. Another staff member who nominated her indicated that this staff member is, quote, as good as it gets in this profession. I'm proud to announce that the 2022 Westmore Central Distinguished Educator of the Year in Social Studies is our teacher, Mrs. Lauren Olson. Come on forward.
Thank you, Mr. Reimer. My name is Matt Ferrari, and I'm the Director of School Counseling here at Westmore Central High School. Before I present awards to members of our junior class, I would first like to thank Mrs. Joey Wagner for all her efforts in putting this event together. Thank you, Joey. Of course, I need to thank our sponsors for this evening, who without their support would not be possible. Thank you for your generosity and continued support of our students. And lastly, I would like to extend my personal congratulations to all of this evening's recipients and their families. Your work and dedication to the community capture the true spirit of Westmore Central High School. A point of procedure for tonight's program, as Mr. Reimer mentioned, we have quite a few awards to give out this evening. So in order to expedite that, please follow the proceedings in the program, and when your award comes up, come on up, introduce yourself, and then present accordingly. To the recipients, most of you will receive your monetary award this evening along with a certificate. For those that do not receive the monetary award tonight, please follow up with Mrs. Wagner in the coming days, and she will explain the procedures for that. With that said, let me start with the Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award. Sponsored by the University of Rochester, this award is presented to a student nominated by the Westmore Central High School Science Department as having best exhibited academic excellence in science. The recipient of this award will have their application fee waived and will be eligible to be considered for merit scholarships worth at least $10,000 per year at the University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Amber Parikh. Next, the Brandeis University Book Award is presented to a junior who has demonstrated a commitment to the pursuit of academic excellence, as well as a healthy respect for intellectual inquiry. In accordance with the ideals of the university regarding social justice, the recipient should be especially strong in the humanities. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Paolella. West Point Society of New Jersey, an organization of United States Military Academy graduates and Friends of West Point living in New Jersey, sponsors the Dwight D. Eisenhower Leadership Award, recognizing outstanding high school students in New Jersey. The award is designated to honor exceptional juniors who have demonstrated outstanding attributes of character, service, and leadership. By publicly acknowledging these students' accomplishments, this award will send a clear message to all students of the importance of these attributes in both school and society. Westmore Central's recipient of the Dwight D. Eisenhower Leadership Award is Evelyn Oravez. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award, sponsored by the University of Rochester, is awarded to a student in recognition of outstanding commitment to social justice and dedication to continuing their unfinished life's work. The recipient of this award will have their application fee waived and will be eligible to be considered for merit scholarships worth at least $10,000 per year at the University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Jessica Aguayo. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award, also sponsored by the University of Rochester, is awarded to a student with recognition of outstanding academic achievement and leadership. The recipient of this award, again, will have their application fee waived and will be eligible for $10,000 in merit scholarship each year at the University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Julia Esposito. The Princeton Book Award is presented to an outstanding student at the end of their junior year for academic excellence, outstanding personal character, and exemplary extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Sophia Chan. Founded in 1824, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute is the oldest technological institution in North America and is located in the capital region of New York State. The Rensselaer Medal has been awarded since 1916 to one student in any given high school and is designed to recognize that student's strength and success in the fields of mathematics and science. Medalists who apply, are admitted to, and enrolled at Rensselaer are awarded a scholarship worth $30,000 per year. This year's recipient from Westmore Central is Nathan Braun. The St. Michael's College Book Awards for Academic Achievement and Social Conscience is awarded each year to high school juniors throughout the United States, as well as internationally. The Book Award recognizes students' academic success and exemplary community service involvement. Their accomplishments embody St. Mike's commitment to intellectual achievement, social justice, and concern for others. These values began with our founding order, the Society of St. Edmund, and continue to be a guiding principle for our students. Recipients are eligible for a renewable 4-year scholarship ranging from $15,000 to full tuition at St. Michael's College. This year's recipients are Aiden McCoy and Stephanie Gaines. The Westmore Central High School Counseling Book Award honors a junior who is a top scholar in their class, as well as a talented performer in extracurricular areas. The student is chosen for their intelligence, determination, motivation, and achievement and leadership. This year's recipient is Isabella Wu. And the Xerox Award for Innovation in Information Technology, sponsored by the University of Rochester, is awarded to a student in recognition of outstanding achievement in the pursuit of innovative approaches and an appreciation for the possibilities of technology. The recipient of this award will have their application fee waived and will be eligible to be considered for merit scholarships worth at least $10,000 per year at the University of Rochester. This year's recipient is Baylor Tuminelli.
At this time, I have the pleasure of presenting the valedictorian and salutatorian of the Westmore Central Class of 2022. This year's valedictorian is an IB diploma candidate and 12-time recipient of the Westmore Central High School High Honor Roll. He's an AP Scholar with Distinction, National Merit Scholarship semifinalist, a member of the National Honor Society. He was nominated for the New Jersey Governor School of the Sciences, is an Eagle Scout, and has earned the stamp Seal of Biliteracy while at Westmore's. He is the current mission/logistics lead for Relay for Life, the annual district fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. As one of our 2 student heads for the event tomorrow night at Westmore Central, he prepared various fundraisers and led several club members in raising a greater awareness for the fight against cancer. His relay efforts during the last 2 years have helped raise nearly $80,000. In 2021, he was accepted to the prestigious Wharton Data Science Academy, where he was chosen to be team leader of a group of students that worked to create a final project that applied data science to to the real world under the guidance of a Wharton professor. His project went on to be named one of the most outstanding projects in the program. As co-president of REACH, our valedictorian organized and led our peer leaders as they acclimated current freshmen, ultimately contributing to a more positive school culture and climate. Among others, he credits the Boy Scouts for instilling in him the personal character traits to be an effective leader. His school counselor calls him a, quote, natural-born leader with a voracious appetite for learning. Planning to attend the University of Michigan in the fall, the valedictorian of the Westmore Central class of 2022 is Andrew Miller. This year's salutatorian has earned high honor roll status at Westmore Central every marking period since 2018. He earned a National Merit Scholarship Letter of Commendation and is a member of the National Honor Society. Our salutatorian is co-president of the Westmore Central Academy of Science, where he organized meetings and led the club to compete against other schools in various science subjects. Also a member of the Westmore Central REACH program, class council, and student council, he's been elected class treasurer, class vice president, and student council vice president. He's been instrumental in planning a senior field day for his classmates next week, which include food, fun, games, and music. As a member of Congressman Malinowski's Youth Advisory Council, he's planned and written bills to combat climate change, improve school lunches, and protect New Jersey water sources. Our salutatorian credits his family and his friends for their support and freely acknowledges the importance of the support structure that surrounds him each day. He attributes his success to lots of luck in life, but does not admit that hard work probably had a factor to do with that as well. His school counselor often jokes that one day he'll become president of the United States and carries himself in a way that instills confidence, calm, reassurance, and compassion for all those who are fortunate enough to be in his presence. Recipient of the Donald R. Walters Memorial Scholarship and planning to attend the University of Maryland in the fall, where he'll receive the university's Presidential Scholarship. The salutatorian of the Westmore Central class of 2022 is Trevor Henneberry.
Good evening. My name is Todd Stowicki, and I'm here today representing the United States Military Academy at West Point. I'm a graduate of the class of 2007 and a veteran of both Iraq and Afghanistan. I also serve as a West Point admissions representative for several congressional districts in New Jersey. The mission of West Point is to educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets so that each graduate is a commissioned leader of character, committed to the values of duty, honor, and country, and prepared for a career of professional excellence and service to the nation as an officer in the United States military, or the United States Army. Now I'd like you to meet a young man, Eric Luskin, who is stepping up to accept the great challenges of West Point mission and beyond. Eric, can you please join me? This mission includes tuition, room board, books, uniforms, medical and dental care, training costs and pay. It also includes 5 years active duty in the United States military. It is a 47-month odyssey with an academic, military, and physical program second to none. Those who are accepted to West Point will spend those glorious 47 months in a beautiful, historic, and most certainly demanding place. It is unquestionably the world's premier leadership institution, a place that has educated such great leaders as Pershing, Eisenhower, MacArthur, Grant, Patton, Schwarzkopf, and Odinero, just to name a few. Having had the opportunity to work with outstanding individuals in their pursuit of a mission to West Point, I am humbled by their strong desire to serve. Those that have gained admission have gone on to become officers in the United States Army and followed this 47-month arduous path. Eric is among those individuals who have accepted that path. Upon graduation from West Point, he will become a member of the noblest profession in the world, an officer in the United States Army. As an officer, he will be entrusted with the responsibility of leading our sons and daughters around the world. In these trying times, it is important that we realize the magnitude of this responsibility and that Eric has what it takes to succeed at West Point and in our Army. Now, on behalf of the Secretary of the Army and the President of the United States, it gives me great pleasure to present Eric Luskin his certificate of appointment to the United States Military Academy, class of 2026. Go Army, be Navy.
Each year we select 2 recipients that have honored the game of lacrosse during their careers and embodied the Wolfpack values and traditions. Both these student athletes have excelled in the classroom and on the field, were elected team captains by their teammates, and have given back to the youth organization where they once played. Both student athletes have exhibited leadership, perseverance, commitment, teamwork, and grit, which will set them up for success at playing at the next level. With that, please join me in congratulating the 2022 recipients of the Wolfpack Way Award. On the girls' side, Caitlin Cronin. And on the boys' side, James Panico.
My name is Glenn Miller, President of the Long Valley Raiders Football Association. I have great honor to give 4 scholarships to 4 outstanding young men. They had an outstanding, not only Westmore's career, but an outstanding senior career on the football field. It's something, me personally, I know I will never forget. So I'd like to congratulate 4 individuals. Ryan Grady. Zachary Byank. Bailey Dowson. Kept you up before though, James Panico. Thank you.
Tonight we have 8 awards that are being issued. The first 4, and I'll call them up together, they're given to students who are pursuing a career in criminal justice. Additionally, some of these individuals are also township employees' children through the police department, DPW, or the township itself. First, I'd like to call Jonathan Jan. Next, we have Matthew Mastriani. Leah Lamidi. And Joseph Duvall. The next 2 awards that we have are for academics. The first will be for best female academics in excellence, and the second will be for best male academics in excellence. So I'd like to call Shannon Del Garcia. And for the best male academic excellence, Andrew Miller. And the last 2 are for best female and male with athletic excellence. The male athletic excellence award is awarded to Brandon Chen, who unfortunately isn't able to make it today. The best female athletic excellence award is for Peyton Jelsovic.
Sherry Malanga. I am the president of AMP. AMP is the Association of Music Parents, which supports the students and teachers in the music department. Each year we award 4 scholarships to graduating seniors who are members of the AMP program. Students are selected based on essays written about their years spent in the music department, activities within the music department, extracurricular music programs, and future plans. This year's recipients participated in a wide range of areas in the music department, some of which were women's ensemble, concert choir, mixed choir, all 3 a cappella groups, concert band, marching band, Westmore's Regional Symphony, pit orchestra, jazz band, marching band, orchestra, quintet, and so many more groups. It has been such a pleasure to watch these and all the students in the music program perform all these years. This year, like in years past, it was difficult to select just 4 seniors. However, this year we are awarding the 2022 AMP scholarships to, first off, Kai Cleary. Next we have Maggie Layfield. Chris Meehan. Okay, really short now compared to Chris. And Laura Nermi. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Tony Liskowitz. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Westmore Central High School. It is my honor to be a presenter this evening. For the first award I would like to present is the Annalise Memorial Scholarship Award. These awards are going to students with a well-rounded background in academics, athletics, community involvement, and leadership. And the recipients of these awards are Ellen Gomez and Trevor Henneberry. The next award is the Chester Lioness Club Scholarship. This award is selected from student essays and interviews that displayed exemplary performance in academics, community activities, and leadership. The recipient of this award is Caitlin Donovan.
Good evening. My name is Judy Irwin, and I'm a member of the Chester Lions Club. Every year, we award scholarships to deserving students from Chester, Mendip, and Long Valley. Let's see. These students write an essay. We choose from their exemplary performance in academics, community activities, and leadership. And I am very pleased to present a scholarship to Stephanie Bruin. We wish you success in your future.
This next award is the County College of Morris Freshman Scholarship. This is awarded by the County College of Morris to a student for their academic excellence. And this award goes to Matthew Mastriani. This next award is the Piccinello Rocks Scholarship. A Piccinello alumni that exemplifies the Rocks' responsible, citizenship, cooperative, kindness, good sportsmanship, and smart choices, attributes in their life. The recipients of the Piccinello Rock Scholarships are London Hart and Amalia Saba.
My name is Miss Jennifer Meckler, and I'm the orchestra director here at WMC, and I have an award to give. So this is the David Lance Award. So David Lance was a member of the first faculty at WMC, and he instilled the highest standards of musicianship in his students. He developed all aspects of the music program and served as department supervisor until his retirement in 1990. This award is for a student who made the most improvements in their skills as a musician during their time here at WMC. This year, this award goes to Christopher Meehan.
Hello, my name is Michelle Monge. I'm a transition coordinator here at Westmore Central. This is Jim Taylor. Debbie Taylor was a very, very special person who worked here at WMC for 37 years. She loved this school, and anyone who knew her was blessed to be able to share in her memory of her warmth and support that she offered to so many people. So Debbie made with anyone whom she sat with feel comfortable and the center of the world. Even though she bravely fought cancer for more than 13 years, missing few days off from the job she loved in the school she loved. She was a true inspiration. To honor Mrs. Taylor, this scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated those qualities that defined her: kindness and compassion, dedication and resilience, enduring positivity and pride in her school, Westmore Central High School. Today's recipient of this award is Veronica Flagg. I'm going to read to you one of the nominations about Veronica. Veronica is the perfect candidate for this scholarship. Her kindness and compassion for her fellow students is beyond measurable. Veronica's dedication surpasses the norm. She is president of Unified and continues to amaze me with her energy and stick-to-it nature. In knowing Debbie Taylor and what family meant to her, I believe that Veronica is of the same fabric. She puts her family first and has a huge role in caring for her youngest sibling. She does these things with pride. In the same token, she has modeled the family dynamic with Unified and has taken so many of our new members under her wing and helped them feel part of our unit. I am proud of the steps that Veronica has made to utilize the passion for humanity and well-being of others and channel into it such an incredible advantage for Unified. She will continue the legacy of Debbie Taylor. The world is a better place with more people like Debbie Taylor. Veronica consciously and naturally makes the world a better place. Congratulations.
My name is Gary Ficklestein with my wife Kaine. I'm here to present the Deborah Silinski Ficklestein Scholarship. Deborah passed away unexpectedly June 1st, 2015 at the age of 59. Deborah was my sister. She was an alumni of Westmore's High School of 1974. After high school, she continued her education and became a nurse. She made a difference. She made a difference in patients' lives. She made a difference in family lives. She made a difference in several of my children who also followed in the medical field. Deborah had a great laugh. Her laugh always reminded me to enjoy the adventure of life. When someone is only really gone when her name is no longer mentioned. These scholarships will now allow my sister's name to continue for many years to come. The essays that I received were written truly touching, well written, and from the heart. They were simply amazing. I only had planned on doing one scholarship, but after reading them, I could not walk away from the other. I'm proud to present these checks to Caroline Booth and Elizabeth Ox. Wishing you both success in your future endeavors. Enjoy your adventure through life. Thank you.
Good evening. In September of 1990, 5 individuals met for the very first time on the campus of New Jersey Medical School. Despite coming from diverse backgrounds, including religious beliefs, politics, undergraduate and graduate education opportunities, they became lifelong friends. Each one of them chose a different path in medicine. He chose different internships, residencies, fellowships, and different practice parameters, and remained very close friends. Despite being separated by distance, they conversed frequently, relishing in the friendships that they had addressed. Christopher P. Munson was one of those 5 individuals. Some of the attendees here knew Dr. Munson as one of their patients. For those who don't, Dr. Munson was a stalwart pillar of this community. For nearly 35 years, providing exemplary internal medicine care for the patients in this area. Beloved and appreciated for his abilities and his compassion for many, Dr. Munson finally chose to close his private practice after 35 years in mid-2021. However, his devotion to helping care for others prompted him to return to the practice of medicine, and he chose to help those at a VA hospital who were interned for sickness. Through no fault of his own, tragically, Dr. Munson was involved in a motor vehicle pedestrian crash where he passed. Many hundreds of mourners showed their appreciation for all that Dr. Munson meant to them and presented at church services and actually presented an award to the EMS services locally. The remaining 4 friends are here tonight that I mentioned earlier decided to honor Dr. Munson by providing an enduring scholarship in his name to a high school student who was interested in healthcare. We decided to present here at Westmore because all 4 of his sons actually graduated from this institution. There were numerous applicants for this scholarship, all of whom should be proud of their accomplishments so far throughout their scholastic career. The selection committee was unable to identify a single individual unanimously. Having 2 students with equal votes, the committee has chosen to double the grant this year in the inaugural year of the Christopher P. Munson Memorial Scholarship for $2,000 each. It is the committee's hope that the recipients of this award now and in the future will bring to their community, their institution, their facility, the same care, compassion, excellence, and individual respect, as well as his wry sense of humor that embodied Dr. Munson, and to carry on in his legacy the extraordinary care and the service of others. I'd like to thank the school administration for the privilege of the podium, and to congratulate all the graduates here today, hoping that you too will have friendships that we've enjoyed with the MDC for all these 45 years. Finally, the recipients of the inaugural Christopher P. Munson Memorial Scholarship: Caitlin Donovan and Caitlin Cronin.
This next scholarship is the Edmund A. Grasso Memorial Scholarship. Ed Grasso was an altruistic man who dedicated his life to helping others, whether it was assisting neighbors, tutoring and mentoring students, or coaching numerous athletes in various sports over the past 45 years. Ed was always there with a smile on his face and a genuine passion for donating his time for the benefit of others. As a way of continuing Ed's legacy of serving others, his family created this memorial scholarship in his honor. The recipient of this award is someone who not only has so generously shared an incredible amount of her time to give back to her school and community, but also she embodies Ed's selfless passion for making a positive difference in the lives of others. This exceptional young lady has earned her Gold Award, participated in the Kids for Kindness 4-H Club, is a 5-year member of the Long Valley Juniorettes, was a volunteer counselor at St. Luke's Bible Camp, served on the steering committee for REACH, led a fundraising team for Relay for Life, and shared her passion for singing and theater with countless students and senior citizens throughout the years. In college, this student plans to give back through her participation in the Be a Good Neighbor Day, which is inspired by Mr. Rogers. To quote Maggie Layfield, "I have learned there is always a need, and any bit of time that I can give, no matter how big or small, makes a positive difference for someone." I am sure Ed could not agree more. Thank you, Maggie Layfield, for all that you do, and congratulations from the Grasso family. The next award is the Entrepreneurial Spirit Award. This is awarded to a student who exhibits leadership, ambition, creativity, and passion. The recipient of this award is Alessandro Lee.
The next two awards go to the same person, so I'm going to describe each of the awards before announcing the recipient. The first award is the James E. Kaine Music Theory Award. So James E. Kaine taught music at WMC from September 1971 until his retirement in June of 2002. Jim was a pioneer in music education, incorporating computers and synthesizers for the teaching of music theory. During his tenure, he was extremely proud of developing an AP Music Theory course, and many of his students successfully passed the annual AP test. This award recognizes an outstanding graduating student in music theory. The next is a memorial scholarship. This is the Judith A. Quigley and David H. Roy Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is organized by Casey Quigley, who is a parent of a musician who graduated from WMC in 2018. Casey put this scholarship together to honor the memories of her mother, Judith A. Quigley, and her cousin, David H. Roy. Judith A. Quigley always had a soft place for student musicians who found their tribe through their passion. David H. Roy turned to music as his medicine, and it helped him get through tough times while battling a lifelong illness. It is Casey's wish that this scholarship in their memories enables others to continue to bring music into this world. This scholarship is awarded each year to a single music department student who participates in after-school music ensembles as well as the curriculum courses, and is someone who the faculty has witnessed growing and achieving more due to their relationship with the music program and their fellow musician peers. This scholarship is meant for a music student who truly found music at WMC as a home and a refuge, and as a reason to keep fighting and moving forward. Both of these awards go to Laura Nermi. Okay, I will now describe and announce 9 awards from the music department. I ask that you please hold your applause until after I announce all of the student names. So again, please hold your applause until after I announce all the 9 student award winners, and then I will clearly invite the musicians up to receive their certificates. The first 3 awards are part of the Young Family Awards. The Young Family enjoyed listening to the early music ensembles at Westmore Central High School. The Young Family Awards for music seniors were established by Mrs. Maria Bonnie Young. Bonnie was a biology teacher and was hired in 1958 as the first teacher at Westmore's. In 2011, Bonnie was inducted into the Westmore's Teacher Wall of Fame. Although Mrs. Young passed away in 2015, her family's connection to music at Westmore's will live on with the awards that she established for the orchestra, band, and choir ensembles. These awards honor students who helped to develop the pride and spirit of the music ensembles at Westmore Central High School. This year's Band Joseph Young Award goes to Nick Luongo. This year's Choir Margaret T. Ryan Award goes to Jordan Greenlee. And this year's Orchestra Bonnie Young Award goes to Rocco Galera. The John Philip Sousa Band Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was created with the approval of Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. This year's John Philip Sousa Award goes to Luke Thomas. The National School Orchestra Award recognizes excellence in musicianship and contributions to the orchestra ensemble. This year's National School Orchestra Award goes to Kara Leonard. The National School Choir Award recognizes dedication and musical achievement for a choral student. This year's National School Choir Award goes to Emily Broadhurst. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was established in 1974 with the consent of Armstrong's widow shortly after this great jazz artist passed away in 1971. This award honors an outstanding jazz musician. This year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Nick Morello. The Westmore's Regional Symphony Award was created by myself, the founder of the Westmore's Regional Symphony, to honor students who show exceptional dedication to the symphony ensemble, both in their positive attitude and musical achievement. This year the award goes to Shannon Delgertrio. And last but not least, the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award honors a student whose musical contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as deserving of recognition for their achievements. The winner of the Bernstein Award is also a person who is super greatly involved in all aspects of the music department. And this year's Leonard Bernstein's award goes to Kai Cleary. Please give a big round of applause and all the students.
recipient of this award is London Hart. This next award is the Genie LaFrancis Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in loving memory of Genie LaFrancis. She was a longtime employee at the Valley Restaurant here in Long Valley as the bar manager. She was a colleague, a beloved friend to all who knew her, and was well known for being a passionate advocate for protecting the welfare of all types of animals. Genie passed away in a single car crash on Thanksgiving morning in 2013. She is sincerely missed by many. This scholarship is for the senior who has made meaningful contributions to animals, demonstrated a deep respect for animal rights, and is passionate about educating about the fair treatment of animals. All the applicants showed promise and fulfilled the requirements. However, it was Madison Klein who stood out by earning the Girl Scout Bronze Award, as well as earning the Girl Scout Silver Award by doing a project with another troop member relating to animals and St. Hubert's Animal Shelter. We are proud to give her the scholarship for her dedication to understanding the proper care and treatment of animals, which is truly honoring Genie's memory. Madison Klein. This next scholarship is the Jonathan Slusher Scholarship for Journalism and Communication. This scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a major in journalism or communication and has demonstrated academic achievement at Westmore Central High School. The recipient for this award is Margaret Layfield.
Julie Bernstein Memorial Scholarship of Dreams is a scholarship for applicants that have lost a parent during their young lives. Students that apply for a scholarship are asked to write an essay. The essay prompt asks students to reflect upon the lessons they have learned through losing a parent and how the parents' values have created the drive within them to go out and accomplish their dreams. I was a freshman here at Westmore Central High School when I lost my mother to breast cancer. It was the culture between friends, coaches, teachers, administrators, and community members that helped myself and my family get through a tragic situation. Since 2015, there have been a number of applicants that have applied each and every year for this scholarship through Westmore Central. This year there's been 4. The 4 applicants will receive funding of over $4,000 each towards their college education. When I started doing this in 2015, I never imagined that one day the organization would be able to hand out over $16,000 in scholarship funding in 1 year. But once again, that goes towards the community culture here in Long Valley and Westmore's. The 4 applicants tonight will be continuing their education in nursing, corporate accounting, occupational therapy, and environmental science. The essays we read are powerful. They discuss the adverse situations they've gone through throughout their young lives so far, the characteristics, principles, values learned through their young lives, our resilience, hard work, and devotion. Like the applicants, I still carry the lessons my mother instilled in me. My mother believed in endless worth ethic, living in the moment, and helping someone else in need. I'm honored to announce the following students will be receiving the 2022 Julie Bernstein Memorial Scholarship of Dreams: Alyssa Malenga,
This next award is the Kylie D'Alessio Memorial Scholarship Award. This is given to an outstanding female soccer and lacrosse player as selected by the respective coaching staffs of Westmore Central High School. The recipients of these awards are Morgan Albanese for lacrosse and Grace Finley for soccer. This next award is the Lakeland Charities Scholarship Award. Lakeland Bank has hosted its annual scholarship golf outing for 48 years, and over that time has awarded nearly $2.9 million to local students pursuing a higher education. The bank strongly believes that access to an affordable college education is vital for a vibrant and economically healthy community. This year, they are presenting $208,000 to students from 103 public and private schools throughout New Jersey and Orange County, New York. It is with great pleasure that we are able to provide an award to so many well-deserving and academically successful students. Congratulations to the 2022 scholarship recipient, Jonathan Jan, and much success on your college journey.
I'm an English teacher here at Westmore Central. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting Leon Chasnow Memorial Scholarship. Leon Chasnow was an English teacher here at Central from 2002 to 2007. During his time here, he left a memorable impact on the students he taught. He was tough yet kind, serious yet funny, and very quirky and very brilliant. One year, he sketched a giant whale that wrapped around his entire classroom in the A-Wing, and he orchestrated a full day reading of the entirety of Herman Melville's Moby Dick in our school's library. Leon had worked in the publishing industry for several years before becoming a teacher, also as a taxi driver in New York City, and he brought a very refreshing perspective to his classroom and had high expectations for his students. He was very kind, passionate, and completely engaged with his students and his coworkers, and I was very fortunate to call him my friend. Leon's Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who best represents the spirit of living from the heart and who possesses a passion for English. I'm very lucky to have taught tonight's recipient and witnessed both her passion for reading and her talent for writing. In addition to appreciating her intellectual engagement, Leon would have loved to see all her work that she has done with Heath Village. During the lonely, isolating times early on in the pandemic, this student organized a holiday card making project for residents of Heath Village. More recently, she did a very successful book drive to help access some enjoyable reading material. I'm very honored to present this year's Leon Chasnow Memorial Scholarship to Shenandoah Garcia.
So nice to be back in person, right? I mean, is that right? Good evening. My name is Mike Pelrine. I'm a representative of the Long Valley Basketball Association. First off, I want to congratulate all the seniors on a fantastic year and wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I'm here to present 4 scholarships from the LVBA. These scholarships are awarded to 2 varsity basketball players and 2 recreation players, those who played all throughout their school years. The scholarships are awarded based on essays written as to how the LVBA has helped them as basketball players, as people, and and how it has shaped their lives. We received many excellent essays, and those awarded tonight were deemed the best as per our committee. With that, here are the winners. For the boys varsity scholarship, John Coleman Jr. For the girls varsity scholarship, Maeve Colligan. For the boys rec scholarship, London Hart. For the girls' rec scholarship, Leela Lamidi.
Good evening. My name is Chris Carroll. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Westmore Central High School. I'm proud to be presenting a portion of this evening's awards. The Long Valley Fire Company Ladies Auxiliary Community Service Awards. These awards are given to students that have demonstrated active participation in volunteer community service throughout the year. There are two recipients for tonight's award. They are Christopher Meehan and Bianca Rosiak.
Good evening. I'm here to present the Long Valley First Aid Squad Award in memory of my brother Gil Taylor. Gil grew up in Long Valley, graduated from Westmore in 1964, as well as his wife, his 3 children, his 5 brothers and sisters. He was a life member of Long Valley First Aid Squad, past captain, a life member of the Fairmount Fire Company, past chief, served on the Washington Township Committee for 20 years as mayor and police commissioner. In the memory of his dedicated to family, education efforts, he did a lot for the community and he was very proud. Tonight's award goes to Madison Klein.
I'm Cheryl Carson, and I'm proud to represent the Long Valley Junior Women's Club, along with Diane Esposito, our Juniorettes advisor. Juniorettes is the teenage division of the Long Valley Junior Women's Club. We are a volunteer organization committed to serving the needs of our community. Our club runs fundraisers throughout the year, and then the proceeds are placed back into the community. Our 2 primary fundraisers are the Children's Arts and Recreational Enrichment Program, otherwise known as CARE, and our Rax Valley Boutique, which is located on Schoolies Mountain Road. If you took a CARE class when you were in elementary school, or if you donated clothing or jewelry or shoes to Rax, or if you purchased some fabulous find items for $5 at our boutique, you were supporting our community, and we thank you for that. Because of the generous support of our Long Valley families, the Junior Women's Club raised a record $90,000 this year. We are giving all of these funds back to our community in the following ways. school libraries, all of our first responders, the food pantry, senior center, families in need, mental health programs, community safety programs, and programs such as the spelling bee, photo contest, daddy-daughter date night, to name a few. And we are very proud to announce $10,000 in scholarships. Because the Junior Women's Club serves the community, we want to reward students who share our vision. Tonight, we are recognizing 10 outstanding students who were chosen for Juniorette scholarships or community service scholarships based on the following criteria: their commitment to community service, their essay submission, financial need, leadership, school involvement, and academic achievement. And before I announce the winners, I would ask that our winners please meet me in the hall right after the ceremony for a quick group photo. Okay, first we want to recognize the dedicated community service of our Long Valley Juniorettes. The 3 Juniorettes receiving a $1,000 scholarship are Maggie Layfield, Caroline Miller, and Avery Schwartz. The 7 community service scholarship winners receiving a $1,000 scholarship are Haley Bishop, Stephanie Bruin, Caitlin Donovan, Jonathan Jan, Christopher Meehan, Olivia Montori, and Bianca Rosiak. Junior Women's Club, congratulations to our winners, and congratulations to the class of 2022. Thank you.
Cheerleading Scholarship. The Long Valley Raiders Cheerleading Association is rich in tradition, teamwork, dedication, and determination. Our scholarships are awarded to former Long Valley Raiders cheerleaders who display positive school spirit, give back to our community, and lead by example both in and out of school. This year, the Long Valley Raiders Cheerleading Association is very pleased to honor an outstanding young woman with this award. Our warmest congratulations go out to Megan Brown. Megan, thank you for all that you have done to positively represent yourself, your school, and your community. Our very best wishes to you and your future endeavors. Long Valley United Soccer Team Pride Scholarships. This scholarship is awarded to former Long Valley United Soccer Club members that participated in soccer at Westmore Central High School while demonstrating academic achievement. This year's recipient is Shannon Flammer.
My name is Pat Head. I'm a member of the Long Valley Women's Club. I'm here with Pat Jasinkowitz and Annette Sedlowski. This year we are awarding 2 academic and 1 music scholarships. We reviewed many excellent applications for deserving students, and the choices were extremely difficult. We congratulate all the candidates and all of the 2022 graduating students. Historically, Westmore Central produces very fine men and women in the graduating class, and this year is no different. Our two academic recipients are Jonathan Jan, Elizabeth Ox. Our music scholarship is Kathleen Cleary.
Everybody, and congratulations to everybody who are being celebrated here tonight. You definitely deserve to be celebrated, especially after the last 2 years that we've all endured together. And you are to be commended because your achievements are all that much greater because of what we've been through as a nation. Your parents are also to be commended for their support of you. So I would offer a round of applause to the parents for supporting your students. I'm privileged to be a part of MCASE, a Morris County group of administrators who each year award 10 $500 scholarships among the roughly 40 school districts in Morris County. Westmore's regional students historically are awarded a number of these scholarships each year. This year I'm exceptionally proud to announce that Westmore Central students accounted for 5 of the 10 awards presented. It is my distinct privilege and honor to recognize the following recipients of the MCASE Scholarship. Adam Lysat, who will be attending Rutgers University. Attending the University of Connecticut, Chelsea Gonzalez. Attending TCNJ, Marissa DiPaolo. Attending the University of Delaware, Bailey Dowson. And our 5th recipient, unfortunately, could not be here tonight, but attending University of Arizona, Kelsey Cunningham. Congratulations to all of tonight's recipients, the entire class of 2022. If I could offer one piece of advice, whatever you do, do it with the confidence of a 5-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. Thank you.
I'm going to present an award that does not appear in your program. We printed the programs yesterday afternoon, 400 copies of them. And we were informed this morning at 9 a.m. of another award. So While not in the program, still deserving of recognition. Each public school in the state of New Jersey has a school business administrator whose role within the district is similar to that of a CFO of a corporation. The Morris County Association of School Business Officials is a professional association that promotes the highest standards of ethics and efficacy, provides its membership with professional development and support, and collaborates with entities that affect public education. This scholarship has been established in memory of Jerome F. Sullivan, School Business Administrator at Parsippany Troy Hills Township Schools, due to his dedication and support of professional development in Morris County and the association's effort to promote the study of business. MCASBO provides an opportunity to all high school seniors within the county to apply and compete for this annual scholarship. 5 awards were made based on the scholarship criteria of academic achievement, community, and extracurricular activities, recommendations from a counselor and or teachers, and an essay highlighting personal goals and professional aspirations in a business-related career. On behalf of MCASBO, it gives me great pleasure to award Alex Overman with this scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The MCSBA Unsung Hero Award is presented to a student that has made outstanding contributions to their school and community. This year's recipient is Alexander Bannon. And the Morris County College Fair Scholarship is presented to a student that has demonstrated positive citizenship and contributed to the culture of their school and community. This year's recipient is Kelsey Vasquez.
NJSIAA Scholar Athlete Award is awarded to a varsity athlete that has demonstrated academic achievement and has exhibited outstanding school and community citizenship. This year's recipient is Landry Camarada. Peter J. Stanzione Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a journalism student who embodies a passion for excellence, accuracy, and responsibility in journalism. This year's recipient is Caroline Miller.
Genuine and charismatic teacher of English and film at Westmore Central for 26 years. He inspired a love of both literature and cinema in his students and colleagues alike. From 1988 to 2014, Ralph taught lessons imbued with his quirky sense of humor, giving every student an opportunity to engage in genuine academic discussion. Even in a casual conversation in the hallway, Ralph always made you feel like your ideas were important and that you contributed something of value beyond the walls of the school. Ralph was a rare gem whose intelligence was matched only by his wit and his warmth. He remains one of the most beloved teachers in Westmore Central history.
We lost Ralph this past March. but not before we had told him about the scholarship. The response to our scholarship request was staggering, only equaled by the amount of love that he gave to this school and to his students. We were overwhelmed by the generosity of his former students, colleagues, and friends. This is simply one measure of the love that Ralph put out into the world, which is eternal. To honor his legacy, the scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates the qualities that everyone admired in Ralph Caiazzo.
It's truly an honor to present the first annual Ralph Caiazzo Memorial Scholarship tonight to a student who loves literature so genuinely. Who else would reread the Iliad with her friends for enjoyment? I would. I know Ms. Gonzalez would. I'm certain Mr. Sonati would. And that is what Beth Zito is doing. He would have walked down the hall with you. He would have chatted with you about all the wonderful books you're reading, like Dubliners and The Great Gatsby, or whatever book you were reading at the moment. Beth, you have a self-deprecating sense of humor. Mr. Caiazzo had one too. This is appreciated by all your classmates and your teachers, as well as your paper boats, which I never got, so you better give me one, because Mr. Sonati told me about the paper boats. I know you make them often and give them freely. Beth, you are truly deserving of this honor. We are so very happy for you to be awarded with the first annual scholarship in Mr. Caiazzo's name. Congratulations.
Westmore Central faculty have been working on that. The Ronecco Supermarkets Award are awarded to students noted for their personality and commitment to community service. This year there are two recipients of this award. They are Sebastian Gutkin and Zi Yang Mao.
Everyone. First, I'd like to thank Westmore Central and the track club for keeping my son Steve's memory alive over the past 10 years. Raising the funds through the Turkey Trot, which originated as a 5K memorial race that my son truly enjoyed to run in. He had a strong passion for running. Each year, the track coaches helped me with selecting the recipient that shared Steve's dedication to the sport. This year's recipient demonstrates the same dedication. He has participated in both winter and spring tracks since a freshman and obtained personal improvements throughout the year. At every meet, he cheers on everyone, even the competing teams. His sportsmanship is truly admirable, and he's a great role model for both boys and girls teams. The coaches say he is what they want from a student. And he makes them very proud to be a coach. This year's scholarship goes to Kyle Hunt.
Hello, I'm Dr. Gwen Worrell, and this is
present the Westmore Central Theater Awards tonight. The Ghostlight Award is given to a senior who has consistently and humbly served the program, bringing light to Central Theater even through dark times. This student has helped create a community of support and inclusion and has been a positive light both in the cast and on the production team. This year, the Ghostlight Award goes to Caroline Miller. In addition to acting as dance captain and assisting Miss Harrington in all things choreography, Caroline sang and danced herself and acted in a scene from a new play. Throughout, she was helpful to all of the cast and to the directors of the show. Congratulations, Caroline. The Technical Theater Award is awarded to a senior who has excelled behind the scenes of our shows and has contributed so much to the program through their leadership in stage management, lighting, and direction. This year, we are pleased to honor Gigi Rachu. For years, Gigi has taken backstage roles, including stage management, and trained other students on backstage responsibilities. As my assistant director for West Morris on stage, she took the lead on directing some of the monologues, directed the ensembles for several of the scenes, and kept me sane. She has also been helpful to all in her theater arts classes. Congratulations. The Drama Award recognizes a senior's accomplishments as an actor. They have taken on challenging roles and brought rich characters to life in both her fall plays and spring musicals. This year's recipient is Joe Seawald. Joe has performed in many plays at West Morris and has portrayed his characters with such depth that he has inspired his classmates as an example of organic acting. I saw him rise to the challenge of playing Keller in All My Sons this year, deepening in every rehearsal until the performance he gave was touching and deep. Congratulations, Joe. I don't get any hands. The Musical Theater Award, named in honor of the beloved longtime WMC teacher and director Marian Edwards, celebrates students' achievements as triple threat singers, dancers, and actors in our musical productions. They are talented and passionate performers. This year, we are excited to honor Sebastian Gutkin and Emily Broadhurst. Sebastian as a singer, dancer, and actor in West Morris on stage, but what could we do? He was just that good. He gave a performance-ready audition for All My Sons, which deepened in rehearsal, and he got well-reserved cheers for his solo tap number, I Can Do That. Emily, you wowed us with Morning Glow, with your also with your beautiful dancing and the light you bring to everything you do. All the time getting your research and director's notebook ready for the International Baccalaureate. Congratulations to you both. The Central Theater Award goes to two students who are the heart and soul of our program. They have been a part of Central Theater all 4 years of high school, performing in fall plays and spring musicals and summer PDP shows, taking multiple curricular classes, and serving in leadership roles off stage. This year, we add Maggie Layfield and Mike Lefebvre to this legacy of song from the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee in West Morris on stage, and your performances have grown and grown. You also participated in the plays while readying your IB assessments. Congratulations. Mike, you have taken on so much responsibility for the success of this program, always ready with help, ideas, suggestions, mentoring younger students. In theater arts class, you are the first to volunteer, always ready with a question or observation, and of course, a fuzzy bunny. Congratulations. To all our winners, we know your talent will take you far. We hope you continue with theater and share your talents with the world.
The Tanner Birch Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a student that is mature, hardworking, caring, and helpful to others. This student is a leader and is not afraid to stand up and be noticed. This year's recipient is Avery Gummersall. TID Foundation Scholarships, awarded to an individual who through their values have devoted their time and efforts towards faith and improving their school and community through volunteer work. There are 2 recipients of this award, and they are Stephanie Bruin and Alicia Malanga. Virginia Truax Scholarship for Nursing. Virginia Truax was a woman before her time. She was a military nurse, school nurse for the Chester Schools, and life member of the Chester Volunteer First Aid Squad. She had a passion for helping and giving back to her community. It was her hope that this scholarship would help young people become educated in nursing and continue volunteering and caring for the citizens in the local community as they and their families currently do. The Virginia Truax Scholarship for Nursing is given to a local graduating senior who is interested in pursuing a career in nursing. The candidate or parents must be a volunteer within the local emergency management system, EMS or fire, and demonstrate a financial need. The candidate must also be of good moral character, as well as interested in helping others within the community. This year's recipient is Carolina Booth.
Each year, the Washington Township Historical Society offers a scholarship to a student who demonstrates an interest in history. This year's recipient contributed to 8 Eagle Scout projects involving construction and restoration at numerous local parks and historic sites. The scholarship committee is pleased to present this year's award to London Hart.
Westmore Central Environmental Leadership Award this year. This is in cooperation with the Paul Heenbrock Memorial Scholarship Fund, and worked cooperatively with the high school and Chris Kling, who represents the environmental science studies here. And we have 2 recipients this year, both of which will be going to college and pursuing an environmental science degree. first recipient is Chris Meehan. Chris will be going to the University of Vermont, right? Yes. Our second recipient is Avery Schwartz. Avery will be attending Marist College in Environmental Science Studies. And I'd also like to mention that Paul Heenbrock Memorial Scholarship Fund, as well as the Kylie D'Alicio, Tanner Birch, and Stephen Kersler scholarships, are funded by the Turkey Trot event, which was mentioned earlier. And we urge you all to attend this and participate Thanksgiving this coming year. And it also funds the project graduation and some recreation projects here in town. So please participate. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Graff. I'm honored to be here to present the Westmore Central Fencing Parents Association Scholarship. It's presented to a senior fencer based on essays, recommendation, and a student will be attending a four-year college. This year's award is going to a fencer who had a presence on the strip, is a scholar, was a leader and a team player, was someone who was coachable, is kind, and will take her experiences not only from fencing, but her entire high school career, and will go out into the world and use those experiences to impact the world around her. I'm truly honored to present the 2022 Fencing Parents Association Scholarship to Olivia Capezza. It's been a pleasure to watch you over the years, not just on the fencing strip, but also cheering on your teammates, often quite loudly. Sharing your fencing knowledge and making your teammates feel included and valued regardless of their grade and their skill level. You have the incredible ability to balance knowing how to have fun, but also focus on the work, and that skill alone will get you far in life. On behalf of the entire Fencing Parents Association, the coaches, and the team, we wish you all the success in the world. You've worked incredibly hard to get where you are, and we know you'll do great things.
Good evening. To be successful at anything, you don't have to be different. You simply have to be what most people aren't, consistent. My name is Lori DiChiero, and on behalf of the Westmore Central Cross Country Track and Field Parents Club, it is my honor and privilege to present 6 scholarships to our student athletes. These awards showcase the commitment the recipients have put into their sports competition, not only this year, but in all 6 cases since freshman year. The recipients of these scholarships have led by example, presented a strong work ethic, along with exemplary sportsmanship, all while under the pressures of competition. Athletes, you have always given your best, and for this tonight, we recognize you, we celebrate you, we see you. You have set a high standard for all aspiring runners who will continue to follow in your footsteps. Your dedication and attitude will bring you continued success in your no doubt bright futures. It is with great pride that I now present to you our scholarship winners. I'm going to call the winners for each season to the up and just ask that you remain on stage until all recipients have been called. For cross country, the 2022 Parents Club Scholarship is awarded to Andrew DeGabriel, Michaela Early, and Olivia Montori. Andrew has been a team captain, a 3-year varsity letter winner. He has led by example through his work ethic and was a model teammate. At practice, Andrew could be seen jogging loops around the parking lot, as every true runner does, at the end of a run to make sure he hit the exact distance and time for his run. At meets, Andrew ran throughout the course to watch his teammates run and yell words of encouragement. Michaela, Coach Sellers says you are always smiling, friendly, and kind. You have been a huge motivator for the team through both example and vocally. You have been a solid part of the varsity team for so long, and it won't be the same without you. No matter the situation, Michaela is quick to come up with a reason why the situation is good and how it's going to work out in our favor. I feel like if we met a bear on the trail, Michaela will be telling us how this will help us in our next race, because we are getting in great intervals as we sprint away in terror. I will miss her constant optimism and kindness and know this will open many doors for her. Congratulations, and we will miss you, Michaela. Olivia has been such an important part of our varsity cross-country team for so many years. Her experience and excitement for competition has helped our team immensely. She may act like she doesn't love towing the line, but we all know differently. I know that this quiet competitiveness and internal drive will take her far. Congratulations, and we will miss you, Olivia. For winter track, the scholarships are awarded to Molly Sable and Andrew Rowland. Molly, Coach LaBelle said that you have been one of the most improved athletes over the course of your 4 years. You're a dedicated member of the team. She actually doesn't think you missed more than a handful of practices. You are a leader and a role model both on and off the track. You have a bright future ahead, but you will be missed here at WMC. Andrew has been a dedicated member of the team since his freshman year. He probably has only missed a handful of practices throughout that time. Since his freshman year, Andrew has grown to be one of the best athletes we have seen at WMC. He was a huge part of the boys' first ever sectional title this past winter, scoring the team 20 points. Andrew is one of the hardest working athletes I know and will be so missed at WMC, but I am excited to see what the future holds for him. And for spring track, the scholarship is awarded to Kyle Hunt. Coach Johnson says that you are an incredibly dedicated athlete and 2-year varsity letter winner. You have improved drastically throughout your career due to your commitment and determination. You're a model athlete and teammate. You're always coachable and executed each rep and workout with great focus and intensity. Off the track, Kyle is an incredibly supportive teammate, looking after younger runners and cheering on his teammates. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our honorees this evening. I couldn't be more proud of them, their accomplishments, and how they represent the Westmore Central School community. Thank you again to our local community organizations and those in the surrounding area for giving our students the opportunity to be recognized. A special thank you goes out to Mr. Ferrari, our Director of School Counseling Services, along with Mrs. Wagner, our administrative assistants and guidance, for coordinating tonight's event. None of what you've seen tonight would be possible without their dedicated efforts. Finally, a big thank you goes out to Westmore Central Junior Baylor Tuminelli and Senior Jake Catone for coordinating tonight's light, sound, live stream, and everything else you see technology-driven. For seniors and their families in the audience tonight, I look forward to seeing you 1 week from today at Westmore Central for our 62nd annual commencement exercises honoring the class of 2022. Thank you, and have a great evening.